Hello, beautiful souls, and welcome back to Softening into Momentum. My name is Miki, and I'm so grateful that you've chosen to be here with me again. Know that you belong here, exactly as you are. Last week, we explored the sacred art of beginning again through Shoshin, Beginner's Mind. Today, we're diving into something equally revolutionary. The practice of saying no with so much love that it actually creates more connection, not less. We're exploring Ahimsa, the ancient principle of non-harm, and how it can transform the way that we think about boundaries. Because what if I told you that the most loving thing you can do, both for yourself and for others, is to learn to set boundaries that feel like acts of compassion rather than walls of protection? Take a breath with me as we settle into this exploration together. In Sanskrit, Ahimsa means non-violence or non-harm. It's the first principle in yoga's ethical guidelines, and it asks us to consider, how can we move through the world in a way that causes the least harm to ourselves and others? Most of us think of boundaries as barriers, something we put up when we're angry, overwhelmed, or trying to keep people out, like walls. But what if boundaries could be something entirely different? What if they could be love letters to our own sacred energy, and simultaneously, invitations for others to meet us in our truth? I learned this the hard way in my early sobriety. I was so afraid of disappointing people, so terrified of saying no, and that would make me unlovable, that I said yes to everything. Yes to plans that drained me, that kept me out too late. Yes to conversations that left me feeling empty. Yes to energy exchanges and jobs that felt more like transactions than connections. I thought I was being loving. I thought I was being a good friend, a good daughter, a good person. But I was slowly disappearing under the weight of all of those yeses that weren't true. I remember the first time that I practiced what I now think of as a sacred no. A good friend invited me out to a late-night bar. A band was playing. Something that pre-sobriety we would have done without question. Instead of making an excuse or just not responding, which are my usual strategies, I took a breath and said, I would love to spend time with you, but I'm not available for events that are centered around alcohol. Could we meet for coffee instead, or take a walk outside? I was terrified that she'd be offended, but instead she paused and she said, "Thank you for telling me what you actually need. I had no idea, and I want to support you." That moment taught me something profound. When we honor our own boundaries with love, we give others permission to do the same. We create space for authentic relationships instead of performative connection. But here's where Ahimsa gets really beautiful. It asks us to consider the harm in our yeses as much as in our nos. When I say yes out of guilt, I'm being violent towards my own energy. When I say no out of anger or resentment, I'm being violent towards connection itself. Ahimsa invites us into a third way. Boundaries that are acts of preservation, not aggression. Boundaries that say, I care about this relationship enough to show up honestly. I care about my own well-being enough to tend to it carefully. And I trust that real love can hold both of these truths. We're living in a time where boundaries feel both more necessary and more difficult than ever. Our phones buzz with constant demands for our attention. Social media creates an illusion that we should be available to everyone all the time. We've somehow convinced ourselves that being a good person means having no limits at all. But Ahimsa whispers something different. True compassion includes self-compassion. True non-harm means not harming ourselves in the service of avoiding other people's discomfort. I think about this constantly in our digital world. How many times have you scrolled through social media, feeling your energy drain away, but kept going because stopping felt somehow selfish? Like if you didn't catch every single post that your friends made, you'd be missing out. You'd have missed the memo. You'd be rude. How many times have you responded to every text immediately, even when you needed space, because you were afraid someone would think that you didn't care? The most radical thing that I've done in my healing journey is to create what I call sacred spaces. These are times and places where I'm not available to everyone else's needs, emotions, or opinions. My phone goes on Do Not Disturb during my morning meditation. I don't scroll social media past 8 p.m. I've learned to say, I need some time to think about that, instead of giving immediate answers to complex requests. These aren't acts of selfishness. They're acts of stewardship. I'm tending my energy like the sacred resource that it is, so that when I do show up, I can show up fully. But here's what I've learned about boundaries and Ahimsa. They're not just about saying no. They're about getting so clear on your yeses that your nos become obvious. When I know that deep, nourishing friendships matter more to me than superficial social obligations, it becomes easier to decline the events that don't feed my soul. When I remember that my sobriety is non-negotiable, it becomes simpler to navigate social situations that center around drinking. Ahimsa asks us, what are you saying yes to when you say no to this? And is that yes aligned with your deepest values, your truest self? So I'm curious, where in your life are you giving your energy away unconsciously? Where are your automatic yeses actually acts of violence against your own well-being? And what would it look like to tend your boundaries like you're caring for something precious, which, of course, you are? Our bodies are incredible boundary teachers. They know, often before our minds do, what feels expansive and what feels contractive, what draws us forward and what asks us to step back. Today, we're going to practice what I call sacred sensing, a body scan that helps us tune into our internal guidance system around yes and no. So find a comfortable position where you can be both relaxed and alert. This might be sitting with your back supported, or lying down if that serves you better. Let your eyes close or soften your gaze downward. And take a few conscious breaths with me. Breathing in and breathing out. Again, inhaling and releasing. Once more, breathing in and letting go completely. Now bring to mind something in your life that you've been saying yes to out of obligation rather than genuine desire. Maybe it's a commitment or a relationship dynamic, a way you spend your time. Don't judge it, just notice it. As you hold this situation gently in your awareness, scan through your body from the top of your head down to your toes. Take a physical inventory. What do you notice? Start with your forehead, your temples. Is there tension here? Any tightness? Move your attention to your jaw, your neck, your shoulders, How are they responding to this obligatory yes? Notice your chest, your heart space, your breathing. Does it feel open and expansive or tight and contracted? Continue down through your arms, your hands. Are they clenched or relaxed? Don't try to correct, just notice. Your belly, your lower back. What sensations are you aware of here? Your hips, legs, all the way down to your feet. Let your whole body respond to the situation you've been saying yes to. Now gently let that situation fade from your awareness and bring to mind something you genuinely want to say yes to. Something that feels aligned and nourishing, true to your heart. Maybe it's a relationship or an activity, a lack of activity, a way of being in this world. Again, scan through your body from head to toe. What's different now? Notice your face, your jaw, the quality of your breathing. Maybe you're smiling. Your shoulders, your chest, your heart space. What about your arms, your belly, your lower back, your entire torso? Your hips and legs and feet. Let your body show you what a true yes feels like in your system. Beautiful. Now, think of something you've been avoiding saying no to, even though you know it's not right for you. Hold it lightly in your awareness. Scan your body again. Where do you feel contraction? Where do you feel your system saying, "This is not for me"? Finally, imagine yourself saying a loving no to that situation. Picture yourself declining with kindness, with care, for both yourself and the other person or people involved. And notice what shifts in your body when you imagine honoring your internal no with external action. Your body is always communicating with you about boundaries. The expansion that you feel with a true yes, the contraction you feel with obligatory yeses, the relief that comes with honoring your authentic no's. These are gifts of wisdom. Take 3 more deep breaths, carrying this body awareness with you as you prepare to return to your day. Breathing in, expansion, breathing out, contraction. Breathing in your sacred yes, and breathing out your loving no. Breathing in Ahimsa. Breathing out harm to yourself and others. When you're ready, you can gently wiggle your fingers and your toes. Return your attention to the space around you. Here's what I want you to know, beautiful souls. Every boundary that you set with love creates more space for authentic connection. Every time you honor your energy as sacred, you give others permission to do the same. In my sobriety, I've learned that the people who truly love me don't want me to say yes out of fear or obligation just because they want me to. They want my genuine presence, my honest availability, my real energy. And when I show up from that place, when I say yes because I mean it and no because I honor it, our relationships become deeper, more nourishing, more real. Ahimsa teaches us that violence isn't just physical. Violence is also saying yes when we mean no. Violence is giving our energy away so carelessly that we have nothing left for what truly matters. Violence is staying silent when we need to speak our truth and speaking harshly when we could speak with love instead. So this week, I invite you to experiment with what I call boundary love letters, ways of setting limits that actually create more intimacy, not less. Instead of "I can't," try "I'm not available for that, but I would love to ... Instead of apologizing for your needs, try "I care about our relationship, which is why I'm being honest about what I can offer right now." And instead of avoiding difficult conversations, maybe try "I need to share something with you because I value our connection too much to let resentment build." Watch what happens when your boundaries become acts of love rather than acts of protection. Notice how people respond when you honor both your own needs and their dignity. Remember, you are not responsible for managing other people's emotions around your boundaries. You are responsible for setting them with as much kindness as possible, and then trusting that love, real love, can hold your truth. Your no's make your yeses more precious. Your boundaries make your presence more available. Your commitment to non-harm especially includes, not harming yourself. Thank you for exploring the sacred territory of loving boundaries with me today. For being willing to consider that taking care of yourself isn't selfish, it's essential. May you carry the wisdom of Ahimsa into your relationships, your digital life, your relationship with your own energy. May your boundaries become love letters to your own sacred worth and invitations for others to meet you in truth. Thank you for listening. If this episode touched something tender in you, I'd be honored if you shared it with someone who might need permission to set boundaries with love. Please like, comment, and share this with someone you know. You can dive deeper into these practices in my Patreon community, where we explore boundary setting with guided meditations and gentle accountability. And remember, you can always find me in your inbox with my weekly newsletter, Softening into Momentum, where I continue these conversations about finding strength through gentleness. Until we meet again, keep honoring your yeses, trusting your nos, and believing that boundaries set with love create more connection, not less. Namaste.